Welcome to the Advice Show, media with a common sense approach. So on Netflix, there's a show called Luke Cage. It's made by Marvel, and anybody who's into Marvel comics would know about Luke Cage. He's also called Power Man as well. So we're starting to see more and more black superheroes come out. You remember in Captain America Civil War, you had Black Panther come out in that one. He's supposed to have his own standalone movie, which I can't wait to see that one because Black Panther was pretty cool in Captain America Civil War. Now, me personally, I'm a person that likes superheroes. I always have ever since I was a child. That's something I just enjoy seeing. So to see more and more black superheroes come out, it's pretty cool because it's something that you normally don't see. Now, Marvel Comics has always been pretty good as of definitely late of being diverse, showing all kind of different heroes. It's not an all-white party on most of the stuff. And even if you have a white character, let's say like Captain America, you know, black people aren't making complaints that Captain America is white or Iron Man is white or Thor is white. You know, nobody's making any issues about that. We just enjoy watching the program. But there's one group of people that have a problem with Luke Cage. And the problem they're having with Luke Cage is not enough white people in it. And I've gotten to a point to realize that I can't rationalize that thought process that they have. To me, it's just a spiritual sickness because I have to chalk it up to spiritual sickness because it's not nothing on this earth that you can wrap your mind around. So instead of watching Luke Cage for what it is, a show that's taking place in Harlem around a lot of black folks, yeah, you want the whole cast to be all white, or you want the whole story centered around nothing but white folks. That's what they want to see. So I'm going to show you some tweets that they put up. I mean, it's just really sickening to see this stuff. So the first one says, Luke Cage extremely racist programming. There's a massive lack of diversity. And if I've learned anything, it's that we always need it. Now, on that first thing, you guys really need to learn the definition of what you're saying. Nothing in the show, Luke Cage says that black people are superior because of the color of their skin. Y'all repeating that word, and you make yourself look stupid when you do that. But continuing. Lack of white people in Luke Cage makes me uncomfortable. This show is racist. How is this on Netflix? It's on Netflix because Marvel and Netflix signed a deal for that show. That's why it's on Netflix. And if you're uncomfortable, don't watch it. It's the same thing I say about my videos. If you don't like a video I'm presenting, don't watch it. Why you keep watching it for? Them same people that say Luke Cage is racist are watch season 2, 3, 4, and whatever other seasons they're going to have a Luke Cage. Why they complaining? Like I say, it's a spiritual sickness. You can't stand black people, but you can't stay away from black people. I'm telling you, it's nothing on this earth that you can describe that mindset that they have. Is it me or the new Netflix? Luke Cage, a little racist. Notice it's mostly black. Where's the diversity? Next one. My review of Marvel's Luke Cage. Me, it's okay. Not enough white people. And there we go. They are mad that there's no white people, even though they obviously didn't see the white detective that's in the show, didn't see one of the other bad guys that's in the show. He's actually kind of playing Puerto Rican, but he's actually Italian. They have other white people, and so what about the amount of white people in the show? How many shows do you don't have only one black person in? You don't see black people writing about, ain't no black people in these shows. We'll get into that. So let's go ahead and look at some more tweets. Now, the people responded back. Hundreds of all white shows normal. One mostly black show racist. The world according to fragile white people. Now, another one says if racist white people are upset with Luke Cage and they're going to die of cardiac arrest when Black Panther hits the big screen. That's true because Black Panther takes place in Africa. Okay, so I'm letting you know ahead of time. Don't go watch Black Panther if you don't want to see a black cast. Folks calling Luke Cage show racist to whites because it has a disturbing lack of diversity. Y'all are hilarious. It takes place in Harlem. Luke Cage is apparently racist because one black superhero having black friends living in a black neighborhood needs white people. Okay. So you seeing how ridiculous this is. As the other person said, all these white shows, All these white superheroes. And black people never complained about Batman being white and Superman being white or the Flash being white, which the Flash is a pretty good show. One that's on CW. I actually like it. It's pretty cool. But all these Arrow, all these different ones, you'll hear black people saying anything about that. Who cares? But the thing is, we don't have that sickness. Hispanic people don't have that sickness. Asian people don't have that sickness. Native American people don't have that sickness. Arab people don't have that sickness. And all these other people, they don't have that sickness. It's only this group of people, and not all of them, of course, is some, have that sickness. Because nobody else does this. But we'll sit here and we, as black people, or any other group of people, sit here and watch shows like Seventh Heaven, if you into Seventh Heaven, especially that main dude that was a doggone pedophile, which I don't say crap about him at all, which I talk about Bill Cosby. You'll watch shows like Friends, all white cast, nobody says a word. You see a bunch of letters from black people saying that, hey, it's not enough black people in Friends. You have shows like Frasier. Didn't say nothing about, hey, where's the black people? I feel uncomfortable because there's no black people in the show. You have shows like Sex and the City. Nobody writing the people on Sex and the City and saying anything about it when that was on, right? Seinfeld. Didn't say nothing about that at all. Nothing. But that's okay. And none of these good racist white people never said a word about that show being all white. That's fine. We look at Hollywood movies that's all white every week. We see commercials that's all white every week. We don't go like, that Tide commercial didn't have no black people in it. I'm writing Tide. I'm tweeting them because the Tide commercial was too white. We need black ones. I mean, this is just stupid. Like, what was another show when they came out with The Wiz? And remember that? Now, The Wiz was black way back then, but obviously they didn't know that, and they were complaining about The Wiz. Oh, it wasn't enough white people in it. Like, Jesus Christ. This all you worry about? It's more to like to worry about than what black people are doing or what they're not doing. There's not enough white people in something that's predominantly black. I mean, I don't complain if it's a show based on Asians, like ain't no black people in an Asian show. I don't care. I'm going to watch it and enjoy it for what it is. I don't complain if the show is about Pablo Escobar, like on the show Narcos. Pretty good one on Netflix. I don't complain, there's not enough black people in Narcos. It's stupid. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Same thing with me here. I do stories. They say, well, you do too many stories on black people and what black people go through. I'm black. I relate to the black experience of America. Sorry. If you want to go watch all white media outlets, do that. There's plenty of them out there. I don't go to white media outlets and tell them, why don't you show the stories about how black people feel? Why don't you talk about the story of Nat Turner? Why don't you do this? I don't say that. I say we create our own stuff and say our own stories. But anything that even black people halfway touch or own, they got to come in and try to put their nose in it and try to control it some way, somehow. And no, that ain't happening with me. You can miss me with that crap because you own everything else. You ain't owning what I got going on here. You don't control that. But the thing is, this is that sick mentality that is running around America, unfortunately. And that same mentality is the hate that comes against black people. That same mentality is in the race soldier department. They got to sit up there and just harass and bother. And even Dr. Robin DiAngelo say how just that strong anti-black sentiment that's in this country. But man, we can't even have a TV show. And the TV show was written by a black director. The black director said that he wanted to make sure he had all spectrums of melanin in the show. That's why you see a lot of dark-skinned black people in the show, and you see medium tone and light skin. It's awesome to see everybody represented within the black community on that show, because you have a black show and there's nothing but light-skinned people. But you know what I'm saying? We are beautiful in every shade of melanin. So that's good that brother is making sure to do that. But this stuff here, it just always interesting, because no matter what, we can't have a doggone thing. Make sure you let me know in the comments what you think about this silliness that we keep constantly seeing every doggone day. Make sure you share the video. Let people know about this silliness, complaining about Luke Cage have a black cast. But yeah, we watch Friends, Seinfeld, and everything else for years, and nobody says a word. Like the video if you like the commentary, and subscribe for more news stories.